good afternoon. I think that's an important thing because we know that what happened in the 1900s, where machines came and almost replaced a large number of physical jobs. We are looking at a situation where many of the cognitive jobs and the low-end cognitive jobs are now getting replaced by the next set of machines. So you have seen that receptionists are being changed by bots. You have seen the stock market trading is done by machines. You have seen that normal typical jobs which many of our students goes. Even an accounting job is now becoming irrelevant in the world of blockchains and things like that. So you have seen that the classical, what we call as service jobs, where Kerala is very keen on, is actually getting reduced. It's becoming more global. But there is also a trend which is relevant for us in Kerala, is that the globe is actually becoming much more nationalistic today. So you have seen Niyata, you have seen Brexit, you have seen whatnot. And typically what typical Kerala think about is like if we go to Middle East or if we go to other parts for the jobs, that is getting reduced. But the other point is that the companies across the world is looking for the talent who work from wherever you are. That's where basically the gig economy and the collaboration coming into picture. So in this sort of a context, it's very important that the campuses have a very, very different role to play. And we cannot escape from technology, we also cannot escape from the new ways of change as such. And I think I'll start with Professor Subramoniam because from an MBA education perspective and in general, how do you think the campuses, what are the challenges the campuses are facing from the placement point of view, and how is the campuses addressing those issues which have been discussed in the earlier stage?
Thank you very much for the opportunity given. So here, in our campus, the placement we are seeing a lot of change from the past. The screening process is done more by computers, and interaction with interviewers are happening at a later stage only. By the time the initial process are over, good percentage of the people are screened out, and for that process they don't require any human intervention. Everything is dynamic these days. And then second aspect is that the students should be more, they should be able to work in a multicultural environment. Second thing, whether they are able to prioritize things, manage time properly. And the third thing is whether they are able to make use of latest technologies. Most of the companies running in India are now globalized. Whether it's a small company or a big company, a high level of globalization is going on. And I cannot be saying I will not work in a multicultural environment. I think these are the things which needs to be given importance. And last but not the least, industry-sponsored program, then industry internship.
In fact, the World Economic Forum, when they look at the next set of skills, they say that there is a movement from conventional cognitive skills, which is what conventional colleges were focusing, to more into social skills, complex problem solving skills, and system skills. Now, how is that happening in the campus? Is it what employers are looking at? Is that, and how do we actually impart this? What type of questions or challenges you face from the employers when they come to the campus?
Good afternoon to all. See, actually, my view is that I come from the BFSI sector, and what I feel is whenever a corporate thinks of a campus placement, they have a standard set of colleges in their list. So they approach them only, because maybe this point is actually, I feel it is very relevant, because a company A has got say 30 or 100 vacancies. They go to the top 3 colleges, they have the share, and the recruitment is finished.
Good employers look at what is the way, what is the outcome coming. It could be at the GitHub or it could be at the blogs and things like that, and then select the campuses rather than the conventional way. Is that really happening, or is it that we have a pecking order, which is conventional pecking order, we are doing that, or this pecking order is basically because of some specific reasons the campuses offer?
So I've been about 18 years in the industry, and I think things have changed drastically. There was a time when companies used to have this list and they used to refine the list. They used to have industry, academia, partnerships, at least it used to be launched in a press conference and things like that. And they were very clear they wanted to go only to those universities. One thing that I think campuses will struggle with is that companies no longer look for GPA or percentages when they are eliminating or selecting. At least I advise, as an HR advisor, I often tell companies don't look at percentages. There are smart people who are learning beyond what the campus, what the university requires. They are actually already hosting websites, they are already coding, they have created robots, and they have the skills that you want. Why are you going by the percentages? This is difficult for colleges because you have to insist on pass marks and you have to insist on high qualifications, to say that you are a good college. It's a conundrum that you have to face. The second thing is that the way corporates can reach out to colleges now is changing drastically. With like skillActz is offering, there are many such companies that are offering the technology that you can reach out to students anywhere in the world, in any part of the country, with any background that you are wanting. And corporates have also stopped looking at specific, they still do look at like computer science background in some places, but it's changing.